Hey, it's Meka.
What's going on this morning? We back live in effect. Today we're going to come off the top, and I really want to talk about life changes. You feel me? I had a couple of life changes, and situation changed my life, but, I wanted to change for the best.
What kind of life changes you had?
Man, I was out there thugging and rugging. A lot of, you know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy shit in life.
Elaborate.
Huh?
Elaborate.
I don't want to incriminate myself. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I was just living the street life. I ain't had no care about nothing in the world. Like, it was just all about me. Everything else was out the way.
So, what made it be like that then?
I got tired. I got tired of different women. I got tired of going to jail. I just got tired.
But when you was doing it, what made you keep doing it?
The money was good. And I ain't care. I ain't care. I really didn't. I ain't care about it. If it wasn't about me, I really didn't care about it.
So you were selfish?
It wasn't being selfish. I was born by myself, so why the fuck I'm worried about somebody else?
You said if it wasn't about you, so that's selfish.
That ain't selfish.
So what is it?
That's self-care. I was caring about self. That's not being selfish.
Okay.
You can't be selfish with yourself.
True. Okay. And the change come when?
It took a long time. I think I was like 38. But I was already tired.
Wait, 38?
Yeah. 37, 38, somewhere in there.
So when you got married?
Right before I got married.
Lord.
No, I'm just telling the truth. Now it's like I gotta think about everything that come before me, like my children, my wife, my children.
Okay, you had children before me.
And what that mean? It was all about me.
So that was about 6, 7, whatever years ago. So you were still 32, 33.
Well, not a care in the world.
Cause you say 38. So even around 32, 33, you still had chillings.
Man, I had children since I was 16, 17 years old.
So
I was
you
still
had almost
wild.
grown children.
I know, almost grown. Half my children are grown and living their life. I don't know what kind of shots you trying to throw. What about you? What's your life changes in life?
I ain't throwing no shots. I'm just asking because you said, life changed at this time. So I'm like, okay, what changed? What had it, what made it change? All that type of stuff.
I woke up. I just got tired of being tired.
Okay. For me, I don't know when I had a life change. Life change for me is just lifing every day. Like, I wasn't never out there doing crazy stuff or nothing. If anything, people might have thought I was because, other people I knew. But me personally, my life change is more so leveling up, just being better every day. So for me, my life changes every day.
Yeah, I hear you. But you came from something, you prospered in life, so elaborate on that.
You gotta, everybody know my story for the most part, because they can read the book. So,
everybody ain't about
that's what I'm saying, they can. So if you want to know my life story, go buy the book.
No, they want to hear it from you out your mouth.
Go buy the book. People
lie in books.
People lie in person.
They want to hear you talking about it.
Just because he wants me to tell you what changed in my life, because he had a major change. I'm trying to tell you, it wasn't like that for me. I wasn't selling drugs. I wasn't prostituting out here being wild and you know, little thought pocket. I wasn't out here. I was a mama, and that's it. At 24, when I chose to start having children, I was a mom, and that was it. My children was with me. I was
the
on.
military didn't change life at all.
That happened at 19 when I went to the military.
It's life changes, though.
But, well, I mean, it wasn't necessarily just the military. It was the things that happened in the military, like being sexually assaulted in the military. That changed me as far as, you know, not caring about certain things, or, you know, and having triggers now and having PTSD now. Yeah, that was a life change. But that's a whole nother story, because if we get on that, you want to see some energy change? Yeah, we can get on that. John Kincaid. Yeah, that little lieutenant colonel. Yeah.
We talked about that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You want to see an energy change? Yep, that's what it was. Army, lieutenant colonel. You know, I put it out there because the truth ain't slander.
We gonna keep it 100.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
tell the truth.
It ain't no slander, none of that type of stuff. Defamation of character, all that. Ain't none of that. Because it's in writing, black and white, all that. So, yeah, military changed my life. But, I mean, for me, I turned everything that might be negative into a positive. So, you know, that happened. And now, okay, I help other people, you know, let their voice be heard. Encourage other people to let their voice be heard. In my situation, my voice was heard, but nothing was done. So that's my issue.
So you still living with that in your head.
But something that's, as far as something being taken away from you that can't be given back, right. That's not, you know, that's totally different. You know, of course, that's going to change any person. Like children, you know, that's sexually assaulted, abused, and all that changes them forever. That's not it happened to me 10 years ago, get over it too long ago. Every time I think about it, every time I close my eyes, every time somebody touched me the same way, and, you know, chills or something. I'm not saying me particularly. I'm just saying, you know, because mine, to be specific and to elaborate on mine was my military doctor. So, no, I'm not going to no male doctors. Every doctor, to be honest, what I noticed unconsciously was I go to my doctor, my children doctor, my mechanic, everybody, they business name, which like I said, it just hit me one day. It's always caring family practice. We care pediatrics, caring automotive. And I noticed that was something I wasn't doing intentionally, but obviously I needed somebody to care. That's what I got from it after a while.
I care. I didn't then because I didn't know you, but I care.
I mean, you care about what and when, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it like that, but, you know, it's, yeah, you can care about it, but I mean, it's just, you know.
I mean, in them situations, what you brought up, I mean, I can care and voice my opinion, but I wasn't there. That was way before
Exactly. Me. I mean, and that's, as far as with other people that deal with that, because men deal with it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you ever been taken advantage of, or exactly. I ain't want to say that because, you know, I'm gonna say like, yeah, they can only take advantage of it if you don't want it.
They can take advantage of the weak.
Yo, but and then when you even say that, because it is guys that's been taken advantage of. It's harder for me to get that, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I mean, you tell me. No. Hear me out.
I've never been taken advantage of.
That's what I'm saying. You tell me, because the reason why I say it's harder, because I don't know, because I'm not a man, and so I'm asking. The reason that I would think it's harder for a male to be taken advantage of is, let's keep it 100. It has to get hard. It has to stay hard. Because I don't see somebody flopping or sucking or whatever on something that's... I mean, because that can only, you know... But a female, it's a whole. So it can be dry as hell. You still, you know what I'm saying? So that's two totally different things. So tell me, can it get hard and stay hard without you wanting it?
No, Nah, and I ain't never put myself in them kind of predicament.
I mean, I'm just asking,
you know. I'm not going to play with you.
I mean, I'm asking because I know the men that have been, you know.
I don't know.
Well, most of the men that I know that went through something like that has really been domestic violence. The women hitting or something. I haven't really seen too many men that, not saying that it's not, of course, but that's been sexually abused by a woman. Now, of course, another man, because that's another hole that you penetrate. But as far as the front side,
I mean, I be hearing on the news. I'm thinking like them older teachers that be sleeping with them younger boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. In that type of sense, and that right there, I don't see how that wouldn't change a person's life as well. Because, does that make you gay then? Because someone raped you? You know what I'm saying? Or because it wasn't like you wanted it. So what does that mean? So
you keep going on with it, you like it, you're gay. In my eyes, I ain't even gonna lie.
I mean, if you're going along with it, but if it's being taken, you know what I'm saying? So that's different. But again, since I don't have one, me personally, only time I can see a man being sexually, or raped, I have to say, is from the back. Now, if you saying that no, it can't get, stay hard if you don't want it or whatever, I don't know.
Well, I don't know about no man getting raped at all.
Not saying you, but you know about some men being raped.
Well,
you've been to prison.
Yeah.
And I know you done heard me about, I heard you talking about, I don't know the name, but Big Bubba having Mighty Mouse bent over.
I believe Shawty wanted it though. Cause I would have killed me a nigga. I'm not even gonna lie, I would have killed this ass. You just not gonna sit there and just force me to bend over. Not me. I'm a man.
You not no little, you ain't a Mighty Mouse either though.
It don't matter. In prison, them niggas get big and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Leave that one alone.
I'm talking about, they lift weights and shit all day long. Someone do it just for that purpose.
Okay, so the prison, was that a life-changing thing for you?
I mean, I woke up, I got tired of being in that motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie. It did. It changed a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie. I was still young when I went in young and came out young. So when I got out, I really was knew how to move a little better than what I was doing what caused me to get locked up. I ain't gonna say it really just changed me. It just changed my way of thinking.
Okay. I mean, so what type of stuff that's really going on then? Because I'm gonna be 100. I see too many guys or people, well, the guys I'm gonna say, because females is a little bit different, but them guys that keep going back. What's in prison to make you want to keep going back?
I don't fucking know. I didn't want to be there in the first place. I can't give you no answer for somebody else. I went one time only.
How long you went in?
5 years.
Yeah, see, I'm good. I mean, for a female, like I said, that is different. I know, I've heard about the jail, different from prison. Prison more laid back. People want to go to prison instead of the county.
You talking about the feds, bro.
Okay, so it's the feds, not just prison.
Feds.
See, I don't know. I don't know the difference. I ain't had that life-changing.
The fed boy laid back. Prison is just, how you wake up when you was waking up in the military, all the prisoners were waking up that same time too. That's all that shit is. You're not doing nothing but sitting behind.
Well, maybe that's the dang on problem then.
That's all that shit.
That's the problem. That's why people keep going back and being repeat offenders. If feds is so cool and laid back, I'd rather do federal time. So let me go be a big boy criminal instead of doing this little penny ante stuff and being in county. Let me do some big time. I mean, now I can see why there be some repeat offenders.
Don't let me do shit. Just let me stay away from that life.
I mean, I ain't trying to do either. I know for me, I didn't go looking for trouble. I'm not gonna say trouble just found me, but certain things, I say that the devil try to get you. And he only go try to get you if you got something going for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he don't care if he already got you. He ain't got to do nothing else. So he only go try to go after you, go after the king's kid, which I got that on my back.
And the king kid and the weak ones that he know he can manipulate.
He already got them for the most part.
Yeah.
He ain't got to do too much more, you know. But that ain't, for me, that ain't none of that ain't my lifestyle. That ain't never been any of the stuff that I've been into.
I mean, sometimes some people just do what they got to do to survive.
I definitely agree. But then that still goes, when you talk about just to survive, that goes into a lot of different areas. Because, you know, not to say it, not to be politically incorrect, but white person survival is different from black people survival, which is also different from niggas survival.
Yeah.
Because a nigga is one way and a black person is a different.
But surviving is surviving.
Very true. It's just the ways that we, come about doing it. Because, yeah, I'm just going to say, white people have been doing PPPs and doing white collar crime for a long time. Well, not PPPs, I meant them CPNs and stuff. They've been doing all that type of stuff for a long time.
But it didn't become a crime until
black people started doing
it.
Right. Well, actually, I'm not even going to say until black people, until niggas start doing it, because niggas start abusing it. Black people started doing it, but they didn't have all the information. And so, yeah, they started trying to get the information, help a little bit, and then niggas start abusing it. That's just my opinion, from what I've seen.
Hey, they put it out there. People gonna use it.
And that's just like even slipping up saying PPP, that was a white man survival. All them other grants, loans, and all, grants. Black people wasn't getting grants. Niggas wasn't getting grants. You know what I'm saying? So that was their way of survival. Black people start surviving, in my opinion, by, coming up with different inventions and businesses and all type of stuff.
I mean,
cooking out the house, babysitting all the neighbors' kids and all that, and being a candy house, being a candy lady.
I never seen that many hair braiders and bakers until the PPP loan came.
I mean, but that was a black person hustle, being a kitchen beautician, doing all these different things to try to make money any way you can. Even, I'm going to say, even selling drugs. That, white people was doing it too, but niggas had to stand on the corner to do it. It was different ways of survival. So, yeah, black people, that was easy money. People want it, so I'm going to get it. I can get it for cheaper. Okay, I'm going to get it and I'm going to sell it. So, yeah, that's survival. But then them niggas...
they trying to make a lifestyle over it. They trying to make a whole life.
Niggas would be 56 still selling dope.
Yeah.
That's not survival no more.
It's a habit.
That's being dumb as hell. You should have did that, stack your money, and put some money aside for bond and lawyer just in case, and did all that to stack so you don't have to do that. That's not a lifestyle. That's something that, at that point, you choosing to do and you abusing it.
I mean, everything run out. I believe if you still 56 and 70 selling drugs, bro, that shit is a wrap. It should have been a wrap. Like you say, stack your money, get out the game.
Yeah.
But they don't. They feel like it's bringing more. You get money, different women.
You get started the lifestyle and what it looks like, and I see niggas that sit there and not to say, because if you consider yourself a nigga, then that's on you. I can act niggerish and I got nigga tendencies. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just a nigga. I mean, I got some nigga tendencies. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how I identify myself, because that's not how I conduct myself at all times as well. I'm a proud black woman all day, every day. But like I said, I got some nigga tendencies. Just like some of the females say, yeah, I got hoe tendencies. I got some nigga tendencies.
Yeah. If you say so.
Oh, I know so. I know me.
Nah, I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, I know me.
And you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. My whole life change, it really to me was when my grandma died. But I didn't go on the good path. When she died, that's when I went crazy. I just, like, man, fuck everything, everybody around.
Okay, but what brought that? Because the same thing happened to you happened to somebody else. They lost somebody close in their family, and then they just went crazy. Did that help? I mean, I'm asking for somebody else that think that's gonna help.
It didn't help, but it helped me. It helped me ease with all the pain. Cause when I lost my grandma, my real mom, you know what I'm saying? That's all I knew. After my mom, me and my mom departed ways when I was young. That's all I knew was my grandma. So losing her, shit, I lost everything.
I think, and the crazy part is, for people that don't know, we got the same birthday, same year. And I was daytime, he was nighttime. And I believe we both lost our grandparents around the same age. Because I know it was my senior year of high school that I lost my dad's mom, who was the closest grandma I had.
I was in the 10th grade when my grandma died.
Okay.
But when my mom,
yeah, see, I was a senior, but I was still 16.
But see, then my dad mom died. Then my mama who raised me, it fell like back to back, so I was losing too many people. So I was like, fuck it, time me just live life and turn up.
I mean, I could feel that. You know, I mean, to each his own, but going that route today, just saying fuck it just because you was going through whatever, do you say or do you believe that still was the best thing? I mean, don't get me wrong, I know our past
from back
help
us,
form us as who we are today.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be like everybody else. So when I said fuck it, I was just really just shut down and did what the hell I wanted to do.
Because I know you now. So I'm going to say, were you doing that because your grandmother and all the people passed away? Or did you use that as an excuse to do all that stuff that you just say I wanted to do?
Yeah, I used it as an excuse, but most of it I just did it because I felt like doing it. I ain't gonna lie.
So it really didn't have nothing to do with them?
It really didn't, but that was always on my mind while I was, doing what the hell I wanted to do.
You ain't got to say, let me say, take your thing. Say no more. Because I already see what that means. Because I did it too when my daddy left at 9 and I started acting out. And every time I got ready to get a whooping, I'd be like, my daddy left. And, that was, or my mom would be like, oh, you doing this because your dad go, and I'm like, yeah, every time you ask me, I'm going to tell you that.
I wasn't doing it because my mom left because I ain't know her like that. No, when my mom gave up on me, he was young. I was 2 years old, I think, 2 or 3. So me and her really didn't have no, and still to this day, that's why I act like I act towards her. I really don't know you later, so.
See, I think a lot of time when you talk about these life-changing events, most of the time it has something to do with, like you say, an event or something tragic that's happened, just like, okay, me being sexually assaulted, and then just like, me going through domestic violence things. And females, I'm going to tell y'all, don't tell the guy you with about your domestic violence issues in the past. I'm just telling you that from experience and from talking to other women that's been through it. They use it against you. They act like oh yeah, I'm here for you, all that, but they use it against you. Next thing you know, they raising their hand at you. And you looking at them like, why? I thought you knew all this. Why? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell them. Don't tell them. Like, I've seen it too many times. Don't tell them. Especially if you don't have no brothers and your fathers and none of that type of stuff around. They use it against you. So, I mean, I know we want to tell our spouse and mates and boyfriends, girlfriend, everything. That's something, I ain't gonna lie. Don't even tell them.
But you ain't keeping them 100 if you don't tell them.
no, you keeping it 100 with yourself, and you protecting yourself, because I had never dealt with any type of abuse or anything. Like, not being funny, but the niggas knew not to do all that. I'm gonna cut you. I ain't gonna use no gun, no none of that type of stuff, because you gotta be too far. But if you come at me like that, I'm gonna cut you. I'm not lying. They knew that. You know what I mean? So that was just me. So when it ended up happening in my sleep, mind you, that shocked the heck out of me. And when I ended up sharing it with someone else that I ended up dating later on, it was like they tried me, and it was like I ain't never been through this. Now, how of a sudden it seemed like I'm just a victim. Like, I ain't never. But I take that because I opened my mouth and said that, and it almost like, oh, you let this one do it, I'm going to do it too. And nah. I mean, that's why things end up being, a chain of, different circumstances and stuff, because I don't know what. I don't know what. Like I said, that was a whole going through something. That type of stuff was life changing for me, but like I said, it changed me in different ways. It changed my view.
Like you say, you were asleep, so that could have went any kind of way. You couldn't. If he had got you right, you might not would have been right here.
Oh yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? So that is life changing.
I was asleep with my twins babies that was 4 months old laying next to me, covered in my blood, and I was pregnant. I mean, so to me, I'm like, yeah, that's a coward move, just straight up. But when it still came into the next, well, not the next relationship, but another relationship, it was like, he all of a sudden, he was all this and that, and then all of a sudden he turned, it was like, where'd this come from? Like, why are you trying me?
It took you back into that mindset from the first.
Well, it wasn't even that it took me back to the mindset of the first. It was more so, I can't believe this, because I'm not a confrontational person. I will fight. I will do all that, but I don't go out looking for trouble or fights.
Right.
I'm the one that people call to de-escalate. So, I leave. The first thing I do is leave. I will leave quickly. And even, because like, even with us, I don't do all that arguing. Even when you talk and you sit there and get loud, don't yell at me. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're like, I'm not yelling, I'm just saying, it's still too loud. You know what I mean? Like, if I feel like you yelling, then if I got to raise my voice to match your voice, you yelling. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not that confrontational person. I will leave. I sit there and, okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to sit there and just be argumentative, that's not me. Now, some people are, you know what I'm saying? And that can agitate and do all that. But I'm not one of them people that, we getting into it. And now, how we females would be. We'll start talking about his manhood. You little dick, you can't fuck. You know what I'm saying? You come with all that, excuse me, but you come with all that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing, and because we know that's going to hurt a guy. That's going to tear him down.
Mechanism.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even that type. I don't do that. So for me, all that stuff that happened to me was like I said, because I opened my mouth and said something.
I've seen you turn up. Cause
I ain't gonna, but I'm if I turn up or if I do that, it's for a very good reason. I don't just do that just for nothing. Yeah, I slapped the girl, the baby's mamas and stuff. Well, didn't slap her, but yeah, I hit her. But
you beat the dog.
But it was for a reason. It wasn't just you're not finna come to my house uninvited and bring some men in my house, 2 men in my house when I got daughters. You dang on right. I don't care what you do with yours. I got yours. So obviously you ain't doing something right. So yeah, you deserve it. Yep.
Well, that didn't change her life because she's still doing the dumb shit she doing.
Maybe I should have hit her in the mouth and the eye.
She just took that little ass whooping and kept ticking.
Yeah, I should have just focused on that and just had that swelled up or something. I don't know. So she couldn't see no more. Maybe she had just sit in the house because she was blinded. I don't know. Some people ain't meant to be mamas. Just because you have sex and get pregnant don't make you a mother.
It could have been a mistake, bro. That's what I took. Some. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like to say it a mistake, because anytime whatever happens from anything, that's God letting you know. And I know everybody don't believe in God and all that, whatever, because the universe did it. Whatever. Or I'm gonna say what they say, Buddha and whatever. All the people did it. Allah did it and all that. I'm not even going to all the different names, but whatever you call them. But with all that, I believe that those things happen for a reason. It's supposed to change your life. And now what you do with it, because even we were talking the other day saying, okay, when you ask, do I believe if your life is destined and God knows how you go die and all that, how things are going to go. Yeah, I do believe that, God knows it all. Yes. But you do have a choice. So when certain things happen,
but see,
that's your choice and your thing to see what's going to go.
Question, I was thinking about the certain situation. The person that we knew that, just passed. You want to think he was going to go out and get hit by no damn motor bus. And then another car hit him. You'll think it was either alcohol or drugs.
Yeah.
That's why I asked that question, because if I had got that phone call, looked on social media
and said he overdosed, yeah, it would have been like,
that would have been like, okay,
man.
Come on, bro. Bro got hit by a bus and then another car.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That just like with my little nephew. He was still sleeping, woke up to the shit, and he got killed.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm not being funny because, I know both of them. And nephew, I got mad love for him. And I'm going to say it, Malachi.
Yeah, M4 living, man. But, rest in peace, Mal.
Even Red, that's the guy that got hit by the bus. Everybody on Cleveland Ave in Atlanta know him, or they say Bleeding. Everybody know him.
Yeah.
But for me, with him, that hit a little different just because how you used to seeing him, and like you said, how you would expect for him to go out. But, who to say if he could have been high or drunk then. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
True.
So, but it could have been, and that's what led to those things. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not the toxicologist. I don't know. Yeah, it was tragic and crazy. And even like Malachi, what happened to him, crazy as well, because he just turned 16 3 days before. So that was crazy to wake up and you in the middle of a situation and then you get shot in the back of your head. Which the back will tell you something. I'm not even facing that. But I still say he had himself in certain situations. I'm not blaming him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming all that.
Mally was moving a little too fast, but at the same time, I didn't think it was going. You know what I'm saying? Not Mally, man. Not everybody else. M4. Mally. Not me. I couldn't even.
But see, and that was the thing. Like, he had a life-changing event, or he had a lot of life-changing stuff. But he grew up from Mally.
Yeah.
He wasn't the same Mally. He was growing up, and like you say, he was moving fast. Again, I'm not saying he deserved anything that happened to him. I wish it didn't, but we have to also take accountability for our own actions. Now, even though when I spoke of me being sexually assaulted by my doctor, I take accountability of the fact that, no, he did not have sex with me, but this man gave me 5 pap smears and 3 rectal exams within 6 months. I knew something was not right, but I was 19. I didn't know that it really wasn't, I'm like, okay, I'm having stomach pain. I'm going to see him. And the doctor keeps saying, okay, well, I'm just saying, spread your legs, bend over. And it was like, okay, are you going to find what's wrong with my stomach back there?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Doctor.
Exactly. But I didn't know at the time. I knew something. It was like, this don't feel right. I'm still going. I've been going for 3 months and I'm still having the same pain. I hope it's 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and it's still the same pain. It's like, what is going on? So I knew something, but I take accountability where I could have just acted on my instincts and wouldn't seen another doctor and learned that I had a urinary tract infection. You know what I mean? So that's why I say we all have to take accountability for everything that we do. The next person don't know. We don't know what Red was doing before that happened. We don't know what Mally was doing. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff that led up to. We know what happened at the end. But we don't know all the other ins and outs.
Red probably asked somebody for $1, get a bill or something on him.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It could be, he could have been just sitting there dancing, acting crazy like his normal self. You know what I'm saying? And not realizing that, I'm going to say, the bus ain't see him. It could be anything.
Yeah. I mean, then, like, again, with Malachi, man, that's life-changing because you know how close I was, him and his family, too. And then, played on the football team. It's a lot of stuff, like, still to this day when his family posted, it touched me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because
it affects all of us. And
I really was there when them boy was 6 and 7. I was like one of the first people they knew. When they first moved to Georgia and moved out there where we was at, I was like one of the first folk they knew. And it wasn't even their parents. It was
because
his older brother Trap and him.
They all recognize you as uncle and coach.
Right.
And they always say that, this is the first person, this and this and that. So, no, I definitely understand why it would affect you different than a lot of other people. But just like it affects all the teens that, his old flight boys.
Yeah.
They all was hurt. And and that's why I love dealing with the children, because even though they grew up, went different ways, the way that we were with them, it was always love. We always family. So even though, they grow up and they move here, move there, and of course, now you move into another hood and you're around different people. That person could have had a beef with somebody. And now that you over here living with them, now you got to hang with that person, and now almost like they beef become your beef. But or even if it's not they beef, not your beef, it's still that person that you used to hang with looking at you sideways because you hanging with somebody that they don't get along with.
I mean, yeah.
But with us and them children, it never changed them.
I think our house and being around us is they safe haven. Because they come over there and put all their beef to the side and just chill.
And that's a good thing. And that's why I love doing what I do. I love working with the children because that's our tomorrow, for one. Yeah. But we help instill something in them. That's why even like the things that I do within my sorority, I love doing it because it's like I help to shape someone's opinion. You know what I mean? In their views and thoughts, and to try to give them something to look forward to. Them children that we coach and mentor, they look at us as aunt, uncle, and also mom and dad. They parents even consider you go get your child, go see your other mama, go, so. And
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes that be making me feel like, bro, like especially with the single parents we be dealing with, the single mom. Coach, he looked at you like a dad. Nah, bro, no, I'm just Coach Money.
That's because that's just you. You crazy and you an asshole at sometimes. But then, you got your ways. I mean, when I say got your ways, I mean, yes, you definitely have a heart, but, and you definitely gonna speak how you feel. And like you said, why? Because why you speak how you feel? Because I ain't heard in a while. Why you say what?
Sure the hell Dr. Martin Luther King died for.
See, I ain't heard that in a while.
Freedom of speech.
But
I mean, that's what they taught us in school.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stand on it.
And for me, it's like, they know that, they know that you're not, but I don't, when you say all that and go and get that way, I don't even pay no mind, because I know at the same time, you got a lot of love for them. You'll talk crazy and talk, but you're the only one that can do that.
Hold on, I got a lot of love for
the children.
See, it's different. The children I can deal with. Then when the mamas be coming, like I had one call me tell, I'm going to call the lawyer. I don't give a damn about you calling no lawyer. What you going to tell the lawyer? That you tried to finesse me out some more money? Come on, bro. Did you tell the lawyer? Make sure you tell the lawyer you need it. You called me 2 days before, tomorrow, cool. My food going out of my house. Let me coach your child. I don't give a damn about your food in your house. I feed your child, but I'm not finna feed you and the rest of them.
You know, I'm gonna say that's niggas. You know,
I'm not Hosea. I'm not the Salvation Army.
I mean, but you know, they know that we do have nonprofits that help, which of course is different. It's not just
say that again. We have a what?
Nonprofit.
Meaning I'm not getting you shit. I'm not getting you nothing. I direct you to where you need to be at. Then you'll send me requesting money on my cash out. Wait, what type of shit that is, bro?
Like I said, that's niggas though. Because a black person would be like, they ain't gonna send you the request. They may just ask you straight out, can you help some type of way, and keep on pushing, or even ask you for a resource.
But they never ask for a resource. It'd be, and then my thing
that's a nigga.
I mean, I help when I can serve people, but I'm married, so shouldn't no woman be calling me talking about some.
Not at all.
Coach, I ain't got no food, and my whole thing gonna be is, you know how to go make some money.
I mean, now, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to that side of a woman coming and saying certain things, no, and that's when, even for me, and you'll try to say I give, which I don't give money. I don't do all that. I got my own bills, so I don't do all that. A lot of people may ask things, hey, and just because they ask don't mean I'm gonna give. But I don't mind people asking. I don't, because I feel like I'm blessed to be a blessing as well. And God,
that get tiresome sometimes, bro.
But you know,
they be calling.
Even with us though, that's because we have two different. You know, we're two different people, and so with you, I know what I can say for me. I'm a giver. That's me. I'm a giver. You know, I'm not used to receiving, because being a giver, I get blessed, and I don't give to get blessed. But I give from my heart, and because I'm giving from my heart, I get blessed. So I'm cool with it. I've learned the cycle. I've seen it happen in my life so many times, and I'm like, hey, it's cool.
Then when it comes to stuff like, it be the little stupid stuff. Coach, I can't bring my kids to practice. Can you send me $20 again? My truck don't take no damn gas, so why I'm gonna send you $20 for your car? Then most of the time when you do it, they still be late for practices and everything else. But I always want you, they always got their hand out like we supposed to do that. No, we help the children, not no grown ass adults.
I feel you. You know, see, this is where we'll go back and forth, because I'm like, I mean, yeah, I get that, because I'm not finna be helping just know every woman and all that either, because most times it is a single woman. Because if she got a man, I'm looking like, what your man doing? What your husband doing? Why are you coming to me and mine?
Yeah,
especially
like the girl at Walmart. They're gonna come to me, you was sitting right there. Oh, can you help me? And I'm looking in your car, you got a nigga and about 8 children, so what the hell this nigga doing?
Yeah.
And I can't say what I want to say.
But then you gave her my number and said, call my wife.
Because she might help you. I wasn't finna give her mine.
You ain't have to give her mine either, because then I'm like, I can find a resource for you. I don't even know you.
Well, that's happening. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yes. But you could easily told her, you know, call anybody. Just don't call me.
And then I feel like my mama asked me to help.
See, that's the thing. See, when you're saying that, that's where I don't do it. I don't like to be asked.
No, she said, like, she was, you know, my real mama, love her to death, but she ain't did shit for me. She say, man, I need some money to go on this trip. So I waited 2-3 weeks. She was like, man, you gonna give me the money? I got you. I did her better. I got her a job with me. So she wouldn't have to ask me for them $50. I know she got a couple of thousand, so I helped her. I just didn't help her like she wanted me to help.
That's true.
But I helped.
That's true.
So I do it. I do it.
Yeah. Me and you, that's where, because people always say, how y'all this, how y'all that. But, I mean, I can't say that's where we're different, but we know that that's where we're different as well. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm a giver. I'm not going to give just because you ask. I'm not saying don't ask, because, yes, closed mouth don't get fed. And someone has to know what's going on.
Some open mouths ain't going to get fed either.
That's true. But I feel like the type of person that I am, you don't have to ask me. God is going to tell me when to act and respond. Right. So when you share a need, then okay, I know. God will say, okay, well, let me do this. And then he can even put it on my heart like, this might be somebody you can help. And then they come back with something else crazy like, I can already tell they'll be back to back to back to back. So let me do this one little thing, and then I'm blocking them. Because I'm just the type, I don't like to be asked, because most people don't come to the organization and ask for help. People that come through the organization and ask for help, they get exactly what they came for.
See, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. When they come through the organization, they get exactly what they came for and what we do. We give it to them. But when you come to me personally and start asking, that is when I do have more of a problem. Because for one, if I can't come to you and ask nothing, then I don't feel like you need to be coming to me all the time asking for something, especially knowing I got 8 children in the house. And you got 1, 2, I don't give them 4. Why are you coming to me? You don't see me get up and go to work every day. I know you see me do a whole lot of different. You see me working, but you know what I'm saying? Again, working. I'm working for mine. So when people come to me personally asking me for things, no, I mean, I do look like you know what I got going on.
And I've been thinking, you know what I'm starting doing? When they ask me, or ask us, I'm starting handing them applications. Come work for SAB. Come work for our food trucks. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
ask me, can you come clean up the condo?
But
cut the grass. I help you out like that.
That's where
not just gonna give you no.
I limit things, because usually when someone asks me things, I usually come up with a way that they can make some money. Hey, well, I got this coming on, you can come do this. Hey, I'm always doing something like that. And those people that don't take that, that's it. I'm not finna help you for what?
The funniest one we had, though, I never let this die down. Hey, y'all, we hungry. Okay.
$10 that?
No. Come get these hamburgers and hot dog. If you're hungry, you're going to come get it. I guess they thought we were going to get them lobster tails and chicken.
No, they wanted the money. That's all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they wanted the money.
Block.
I mean, but we also know, how that be a lot of times with people that, because I used to deal with it being in California. Well, I shouldn't say it like that because I was younger. It was really my mom. But I remember going to KFC, and it was a homeless person that was standing by the window, and because it was through the drive-thru, and they was asking for some money. So my mom bought him something to eat because he kept saying, I need something to eat. I'm hungry, this and that. So she bought him something to eat. He got it and threw it in the trash.
I would have got out and whooped his ass.
But obviously that's not what he wanted.
No, he didn't, but just like the dude the other day asking her, y'all know I want something. I'm finna go buy me some beer. All right, nigga. But I'm still not finna get it to. He got mad. Mm-hmm. He stumped off. How you gonna get stumped off over something I work hard for?
Yeah, see, I believe in giving a hand up, not a handout.
Right.
I'm not gonna just do and do and do, and you're not working for nothing. For me, you going through your life-changing event. Okay, so you need to change your life. Because if you got to come to me every month, and I'm not just talking about once a month, to ask for something, you need some changes going on. And I can help you. But if you're not willing to take that help and do something with it, then I can't help you. I'm not going to say I am not going to help you. Because I ain't get where I'm at by sitting on my behind and just having a handout.
So what we got coming up next?
The benefit concert.
The benefit concert, December 16th from 3 to 7. We need artists, all artists. The rap side locked in. I need some R&B, some holiday performers, whatever.
See, as he said, life-changing event. This will be a life-changing event for the other people that come.
Right.
Because every time we do this, it's 300 plus people.
Yeah, toy giveaway.
They get a lot of, it's a lot of things that go on.
We still accepting vendors, volunteers too.
It is, I got to check and see. I haven't got the notification, but you can still register your children right now. It opened up on the 1st, but I'm not going to lie, that stuff go fast.
Right.
That goes so fast.
I'm working on this.
You can still come even if you don't pre-register.
I'm working on this special guest. I ain't called him yet, but he always be like, bro, I got you. I got whatever for you and Meka. So when I call him and say, hey, bro, come host this event for me, I think he gonna do it this year.
So which one is it this time?
Huh?
Who is it this time?
If you see me and everything I do, I always say Eben Vision. But the man behind Eben Vision is my brother, Mr. L.A. Carter.
I knew he was finna do that.
So I need for him.
And bruh, I got you.
Come host this event.
He always want to do that to you on air. Every time he want to sit there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I did it. He know. I know he gonna do it.
But I got your back, bro, because he always do it to you when he want to. Yep, because I know I can call my brother.
Hey,
you lucky you got a good brother.
Hey, we just keeping the 100 with Eben Vision right now. You feel?
Stop. Why?
Hey, y'all heard we said we'll catch up with y'all next week.